Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and remember the other week, last week, I showed you this altered book. I showed you how I had covered the pages and everything, and it's ready for my memory keeping. It's the Lumpy Custard book that's now a Christmas book. So today I think I mentioned in that video that I would be doing a second Christmas book just to have a play in, because that's going to be all memories and photographs, and this one is just going to be for whatever I feel like doing that day over the December type period. And I just want it to be a proper junky looking journal with some collage or whatever I fancy doing on any given page. So I've got this box and I've cut it down. So there's already a pre-made spine because it's a box, and it's, let me see, 31 centimetres by 18. So it's 31 by 18. And yeah, I'm just going to have fun with it and see how it turns out. I don't think I've actually done anything like this before. Covered a box and made a journal, and I'm not going to sew the signatures in. I'm just going to do it traveller's notebook style and wrap either some elastic or some twine round the spine so that the pages will still be loose and I can take them out, have a play, put them back in. So I have some nice fabric here that I'm going to use to cover the box. That's going to be the front fabric. I've already cut it to size and left a little edge all the way round. I'm going to stitch round it, and I've got this nice fabric for the inside. And I've got this that I'm just going to sew inside as a closure. So yeah, I think all that will look, hopefully, fingers crossed, quite cool. So I've been thinking, what should I do first? I think maybe I need to put this across the middle first. I think that's going to be the plan. And I think what I'll do is I'll put that across the middle. It should go that way. And then stitch it in and then put the fabric covers on. I think that's probably going to be the best bet with that. So that's about the middle there. I think maybe what I'm going to do is just use some glue stick across, what's the middle, about here. I'm not really going to measure anything for this one. I'm just going to wing it. Right, what was the middle? Obviously some things have to be sort of, now, should it go, does it matter which way it go round it goes? Nah, we'll put it the right way up. Right, and I'm going to stitch that, and then this, yeah, will get stitched on the top, and that's coming out the sides, yeah. When you've not done something before, you've got to kind of think about it. Okay, right, I'm going to go and stitch that. Okay, that's stitched on. Just a little running stitch across the middle. I've also gone round the edges of the card, the box, with some washi tape. I've got one last bit to do here. I saw Natasha from Treasure Books do this with a journal that she made in this sort of style, and I thought, where you can see the cards sometimes coming through. Oh, I didn't put that on very straight. When you can see the cards sometimes at the edges, because I'm not going to fold the fabric over. I'm just going to leave it loose, if you like, around the edge. So because the fabric's going to be loose around the edge, then it's quite nice just to see a little bit of red tape rather than the cardboard box. So I thought I'd give it a go. Yeah. And I can see how that works. So the next part of doing this, I guess, is putting that on there. So let's do it the other way around so that I can see where I'm going. So again, I think I'm going to put a little bit of glue just to hold it in place while I take it to the sewing machine. There we are. There's a little splodge there. Right, so let's try and get this straight. Nope. Right. It's not as easy as what you would think. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just making a bit of a meal of it. I think that's it. Yeah. I'm not going to try and do the 2 layers at once. I'm going to stitch this bit on first, and then I'll do the inside separately. I should maybe have ironed this first where the fold has been in the fabric. Oh, I'm sure it'll come out. I want it to look all grungy and all wee bits coming away anyway. Right, I'm going to take that to the machine. That's it stitched around, and it reinforces the closure as well when you go over that bit there, so that's good. Yeah, so far so good. And I managed to catch all the bits all the way around. And let's do the inside piece. And I'm just going to do the same thing, and let's get a little bit of glue just to keep it in place. Right, this doesn't have, the trees are upside down and the right way around, so I don't think it matters. And again, this has got a bit of a fold. I should have had the iron out. Oh, it's coming out. It's a big thread. Yeah. Okay. And again to the machine. Right, back from the machine, and that's it all stitched round, and it seems fairly sturdy, and you can see in places maybe the washi tape. There's some little bits, so I'm glad that I put that on the cardboard there, because that would have been much more noticeable had the washi tape not been round the edges of the box. So let's think about how we're going to get our signatures attached to this, and it's just going to be a simple wind round with some twine. So I've got these two to make a choice from, so that would look like that, and this, which I think I prefer. It just stands out more, isn't it? It's more of an impact. The cream sort of disappears into the cream. So let's do this. Let's see if we can figure this out. So I'm just going to try doing this. Let's just hold that one there. So I'm going to have 3 signatures. So I need 3 straight lines of twine in the middle on the spine. So that's 2, and that's 3, and I'm going to use this one to tie off, so that's really only 2, isn't it? Let's just nudge them up a little bit. And 3. We can adjust them if they're not in the right place. And then I just need a piece of this off to tie onto this bit here, and I think I'm just going to go underneath. I don't know if this is the right way of doing this, but I think it'll work. And let's just tie a knot there. If we can remember how to tie a knot. Let's do it round the other way. I was trying to do it left-handed, and that's not working. Right. These are quite tight round. You can always tighten it up again if it starts to get loose. With this one, nothing's really permanent. Whew. Right, let's just do another one for luck. Okay, so we've got our 3. We'll just get a bit in the middle there where the thing is. And we've got, and that means we'll have 4 on the outside. So let's just straighten them up a little bit. You could thread buttons onto that if you wanted while you're wrapping round. I thought about that, and then I thought, oh no, that's just too much of a wee bit of a footer for me just now. So I've got my 3 strings for my signature. I hope you could see how all that went, because it's not difficult, it's just wrapping round. You've just got to remember how many straight ones you want. So I've got 3 signatures ready here. This is just a little, oh, is that stuck? Oh, there it is. A little fabric pocket that I've put in this front page to match the fabric on the inside of the book, and then one of those little clusters that I made ages ago, and a nice big tag. that is a video as well. And then it's just, they're all much the same, the signatures. There's a map page, there's a page from a book, second-hand book, the page from the etc. book, a nice kind of fabric-y paper, and then that's from an old magazine, and then obviously the matching pages. And then I've put one of my side cluster pieces at the back. It's great to be using up some of the bits that we made before. This has got one of the little snowmen cards in that little fabric pocket, another one of those side clusters. The map, that's just clipped on, that big tag. A piece of the sari silk ribbon that I used for the closure has been stitched onto the edge there. I haven't done much, I just wanted to add a few little elements. Oh, and there's one of our envelope pockets with a Santa card in it. I just wanted to do so that they weren't going in completely bare. So there's that one and there's that one, and then this one hasn't had anything done to it. It's just got all the pages. So I want this one at the front. So we'll just find the middle, and they simply just lift that gently and they just slide in like that. I'll just straighten it up, the tag. There we are. I should maybe have taken that out before I put that in. So that's the first one in. And the next one. So you just lift up the twine or the elastic or whatever you've used, and this last one. How easy is this? And it goes. And it all lies flat. So you can work on it in the book, or this means that you can say I wanted to decorate this page, then I can just slide that out, do whatever I want to do to it, and then just slide it back in. Job done. So how does that look now? Oh yeah, that's just exactly what I had in my head. A nice, and that'll chunk out a bit once I add some collages or some other bits and bobs to it, some tags, some pockets. Yep. For the front, I'm not sure yet. I might put like a label on the front. I've got one of my little fabric previously made clusters that I thought matched quite well. Might put that on, but I'm going to leave the decoration for another day. Still to decide. I might stamp out a label and just put Christmas journal or something like that. What's this one got? This one's got Christmas book magical moments. So I might do Christmas fun or Christmas collage, or I'm not sure. We'll think of something. So, and that's how it looks on the side there, and everything's in quite sturdily. Let's just tie it off and see what it looks like with a bow. Oh yes, that'll look nice and Christmassy on the shelf. I'm pleased with that. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for joining me today, and you'll see these two journals come December when I start having a play in them. So thanks for joining me today, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.